How's it going, everybody, and welcome back to Lead Therapy, and thank you so very much for taking time for tuning into my video. Washington State sold high-capacity magazines after banning them. Before I get further into the video, if you enjoyed this video or if I gave you some information you didn't know, please take time to like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. It helps the channel grow and it's greatly appreciated. Well, this is awkward for Governor Inslee and Attorney General Bob Ferguson and all the Democratic lawmakers in Olympia who voted to ban the sale and purchase of so-called high-capacity magazines. As it turns out, the state of Washington saw fit to auction off about 100 magazines, including many that can hold more than 10 rounds of ammunition. Even after Inslee signed the bill into law last week, the auction of the magazines ended on March 25th. That was 2 days after Inslee signed 3 gun control bills into law, including the ban on buying or selling high-capacity magazines. While the auction description was fairly vague, pictures at the website govdeals.com clearly show multiple magazines that are capable of holding more than 10 rounds of ammunition. And also they use the word clips quite a few times, and that's their wording, not mine. The magazines were sold by the Washington State Department of Enterprise Services, a state agency that is funded primarily by the revenues that we receive from the agencies from which we provide services, which means not only was the state government auctioning off magazines that had been banned, but it's apparently going to be using the roughly $1,700 winning bid to help fund the state government. As hypocritical as the sale is, there's nothing illegal about it because the new ban won't actually take effect until July 1st. Until then, gun stores and government auction houses are free to continue selling magazines of all shapes and sizes to customers, still given the anti-gun rhetoric from Inslee and Ferguson and other Washington lawmakers who decreed the sale of high-capacity magazines. I'm very curious about who exactly decided to proceed with the auction, knowing that it ran afoul of the stated desires of the Democrats running the state government. Whoever made the call, I'd like to buy them a beer, because they aptly demonstrated the ridiculous nature of Washington's mag ban. If barring these magazines from being sold will save lives and make the state of Washington a safer place, then why did the state government turn around and auction off several high-capacity magazines to the highest bidder? Why not destroy them instead? It seems silly to argue that these types of magazines should be off limits to the general public when the state government doesn't have an issue selling them for a little more than $1,400 in cash, not including taxes and fees. Something tells me that this auction is going to be used, as evidenced by those challenging the law, once it goes officially into effect later this year, bolstering the argument the magazines now banned from sale or purchase are in fact in common use for a variety of, and are therefore protected by the Second Amendment. Between now and then, however, Washington State gun owners can still purchase all the high-capacity magazines they want, and it's suspected that sales will be brisk between now and July 1st, even if buyers are making most of their purchases from gun stores and not government auction houses. We all knew this, that those Democrat lawmakers in Washington State are a bunch of hypocrites. As always, let me know your thoughts about the story in the comment section down below. And as I mentioned earlier in the video, if you enjoyed this video or if I gave you some information you didn't know, please take time to like, share, and subscribe and hit those post notifications. And I'll see you guys in the next video.